More second-hand dolls. Hello, welcome to my channel where I talk about the things that I like to collect and I come here to share with you because I have no one around me to share it with. Before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like to. But if you don't want to leave a comment, you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But please don't forget to at least like the video. It's going to help me a lot. I do have an Instagram and a TikTok. If you want to follow me there, where I post videos that I don't post here on YouTube. And if you want to share the video with someone else, please feel free to share it, like on your TikTok or your Instagram or your own Pinterest or Tumblr. That's fine, but please don't forget to leave me credit. And if you want to tag me on it, yeah, please tag me. You already gave you all my details, so where to find me. So yeah, and I think that's it. Anyway, so this is the second part of the video that I made a while ago. I do not know when I'm going to post this video. It might be in 2 weeks from now, or it might be in the future where I don't have anything else to show you, because right now I just finished recording a video about these two boys, so go follow it, go watch it if you want to watch it. And today I'm going to tell you about the second part, about these two boys who I found. Now that I think about it, I'm missing a piece of this boy. I'm going to look for it later, but for now I just want to tell you about these dolls. So yeah, the point was that I filmed the last video because I'm going to Japan and I'll be in Japan, so I won't be able to film it or to upload the video, a new video. So today I'm doing some cleaning up, I guess, some stockpiling, and also like I had these dolls waiting for me for a while, so I wanted to make a video of it eventually. So now they've been on my table for a long time. Like I leave them on my table because I don't wanna. If I put them away on display, I will forget about it, and then when I remember to do the video about it, I'm gonna mess up my display. So I just put them on my table until I make the video, and then once I make the video, I go and put them away. So finally, I have a time to make the video and do the video, and I'm gonna film it. I'm filming it right now. I'm gonna show it to you. So yeah, these two. Wait, let me stop for a second. I have to find his piece that I'm not seeing anywhere. So you won't feel anything, but for me, it's gonna be a while. So just wait there. Okay, I found it. It's this piece from here that I was missing. It was somewhere on the floor. I had it on my table for a really long time. And then when I needed it, it wasn't there. It was somewhere on the floor. Anyway, so as I said before, I found these boys, these 4 boys. I found them as a pack on Gumtree, because I like to refresh the Gumtree listings for dolls, just to see if there's anything interesting. And sometimes there is something interesting, and this time there was. Oops, stand up. Anyway, so yeah, I found them, and I thought to myself, like, I have to get them because there are dolls that I don't have. And they were really cheap to get them, so I got them plus delivery, and yeah, they're here. So this is the Lifeguard, Safeguard, Lifeguard Ken, and this is either the vet or the pet trainer. I think this is the trainer, the dog trainer, the dog trainer. I did see him being sold on the shops. I didn't see him being sold like the full set with him and the dogs and the whole training system. I'm pretty sure this is the trainer, but I did not buy him because it was like 40-50 bucks to buy it, Australian bucks, $50. It was a lot of money. So I thought, like, no, I'm not gonna buy him. I'm gonna wait. If I ever see him on sale, I might buy him. And luckily I saw him secondhand, just a doll, which is the only thing that I wanted. I didn't want anything else. In really good condition. I'm like really cheap, so I got him, and I got him too because this is one that I also really wanted to get, but I have never been able to see it in the shops. Something else that I also want to get from the shops is that from Ken. Another one is the soccer Ken. I really want to get him, but I don't have him. I've never seen him. Actually, no, I did see him once as a bundle with like 50 Barbies and 1 Ken, and then 1 Ken was the soccer Ken with a ball and everything. But they didn't offer delivery, so I was very bummed out about it. Anyway, so yeah, I know that this doll, he's missing his shirt, and I think he's missing something else, but I'm not sure what it was. but I'm pretty sure he's missing a white shirt. But at least I have that little piece that he uses for saving people. And this one, of course, is missing his entire play set. But I'm just really, really happy with him. He comes with a watch and his fanny pack where he keeps his treats. Oh, it's actually open. You can actually put stuff inside. It's an open pouch. Don't look at the nails. I already told you why don't you but please, why you shouldn't look at my nails. Please don't look at my nails. Don't judge me. I'm gonna cut them eventually before I leave. I'm gonna cut them. Anyway, but yeah, this is a pouch, an open pouch. You can actually put stuff inside. This is the regular Ken face. They're both the regular Ken face, so there's so much I can say. They can only move. They can only say no. That's all they can do, and they can only do the chopping thing with their hands. Is both of them? Yeah, both of them. They can only do the chopping things with their hands and do that. That's it. Just a regular Ken, a cheap Ken. Shoes, this regular shoes. This one doesn't even have shoes. So anyway, so let's go to the close-up. We'll do a different close-up for this and a different close-up for this, and then we'll come back and say our last thoughts. Okay, so I'll see you in a second. Hello, this is me from the future. Before we start, please don't forget to like the video. It's gonna help me a lot. And if you wanna follow me somewhere else, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok where you can follow me, and I'll post things there that I don't post in here in YouTube. Now back to this store. He's really cool. Look, yeah, I noticed later on that I'm missing the what's it called, the sandals, and I did, because I did find them when I was trying to put them away. So yeah, don't worry, he has his sandals on now. But apart from that, yeah, he's really cute. I do wish I had the shirt, but it's fine. He's just in really good condition. Just a little bit dirty, but it doesn't matter. I can always clean it. But yeah, he's really cute, and I have him there. He's in place now with the other dolls, and then this one, he's perfect. Like obviously he's never been played with, because look at it. It's not dirty, not even that dirty. Anything. There is no scratches. There is nothing missing. It's wow. Yeah, and I'm really, really happy to have them both in my collection. Apart from that, for me, it's been weeks now, and my voice still hasn't come back fully. So I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. So next week I'm gonna come back with a new video, because this is an old video. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. So what do you think? They're really, really cute. They're cool. They're so cool. I wish I had more of the what do you call them? Jobs, careers. The career Kens, because they did make a few. I wish they had more of them, but they stopped releasing them. When I started collecting Kens, they stopped releasing. I never saw them again. But I'm still really happy to have this guy. So at least I have one. Do I have another one? Let me check. I think he's the only career Ken that I have. Let me see. Unless you call being a prince and a king a career, this is the only career Ken that I have. Yeah, he's the only one I have. I can see it. I only have regular people or princes, or kings. But he's the only career guy that I have. I guess he's also a career Ken, but he's not advertised. I don't think he's advertised as a career Ken. Is he? I don't remember. But yeah, they're working men. Because men do work, and yeah, and there's not much I can say about this. As this is a very, 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 very short video. I'm really sorry. There is not much I can say today, because there is not much I can show you. It's just this. But yeah, that's the video. That's it. What did I do today? Today I went to vote. Today's we're open for early voting here in Australia, in WA. We're doing the state elections first, and then eventually, sometime soon, we're gonna have the Australian elections. But because I'm in Japan on the 8th, I'll be in Japan. I cannot vote here in Australia, so I had to go today to do some early voting. And luckily, my early voting location was literally around the corner from where I live. So I just went and voted, because it's very important to vote. Please remember to always vote. You do not have any right to complain about what's happening in your country if you do not vote, because it's important to have your voice heard. And you're doing your part for your country if you vote. So please don't forget to vote. I don't know. I'm just saying don't forget to vote because I literally just went to vote today, and I think it's important to vote. Um, it's very, very important to vote. I cannot say it enough that it's very important to register to vote and make your voice heard and vote for the country. So yeah, I always vote every year. I only did it. There was only one time that I didn't vote, and that's because I didn't know there was elections, and it was also a Western Australian election. Um, I just didn't know about it. I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no news about it because I usually just like don't look at the I don't watch TV. I'm just online. I just didn't know anything about it until like the day after when they announced the winner of like who was elected, and had to pay a fine. And that was a very big fine because I didn't pay the first notice. I didn't pay the first notice, so I had to wait until the second notice. So like my first time expired, so I had to rush to vote for. I had to rush to pay for the second after my thing expired. So I paid quite a bit of money, but this was a long time ago. And the only reason why I didn't vote is because I didn't know it was an election. But ever since then, now I remember. Now I always check that it's always like like when it's a time for voting. So you always remember to vote, and I always got to vote. So yeah, that's what I did today. I went to vote, early voting. Yeah, it's very hot today, so I don't wanna stay out for long. I went to vote, and then I went to buy some souvenirs for a friend of mine in Japan, who helps me a lot with with tickets for concerts, because you need a phone number for Japan to reserve tickets. So he helps me a lot with that. So I got him a lot of Australian made stuff to get him, because that's what I do. You do the same? Because this is what I always do whenever I go to a country, and I love bringing souvenirs to my friends and family. There's something I always do every time I go somewhere. I always bring at least like a chocolate or something from the country. But what I always do is like I always buy souvenirs that are specifically made in that country. So when I go shopping for something, I have to look at everything, and it has to say made in Japan, or made in Thailand, or made in whatever. But it has to be made in the country. Otherwise, I feel like it's like buying like something that I can already get here. So when I go to Japan to visit to see my to just go to Japan, and I go to see my friend, and I always bring him like Australian made stuff. So it's like Australian only. But I check that the products are made in Australia, and I do that for every country that I go to. If I go to bring a souvenir, because otherwise it's like most of like if you go to the shops here in Australia, like the souvenir shops, 90% of the shops, 90% of the thing in the souvenir shops, they're all made in China, and they have like a specific corner on that shop that is all made in Australia. But people usually buy the things that are made in China because it's much cheaper. But Australian thing, because it's like Australian owned with Australian products and Australian workers, it's usually more expensive. But I usually go for I buy the Australian owned. If I go to give it as a present, I usually buy the Australian owned and made. Because if you buy like a koala that was made in China, it's like you can buy it here, you can go to China, you can buy it in China, you can go to Japan, and you can buy the same thing in Japan because it's like exported worldwide. But if it's made in Japan, if it's made in Australia, then it's different. And that's what I do to every single country. When I went to Japan, I usually bring things that are only made in Japan. And when I went to Thailand, I brought things that were only made in Thailand, and so on. So I want to do that as well. And yeah, today I'm getting ready for the video, and then I'm gonna have to clean the whole house because I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to leave on my trip before. I don't want to leave on my trip with a dirty house. So I have to clean the house first. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's stop the video. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like to. Telling me if you have these boys with you in your collection. Maybe you don't have them, because I know most people don't buy Kens, but I do have them. But maybe you have them. Maybe you have more. Maybe you have the one that I want. I want the barista Ken, and I want the soccer player Ken. Those two I really want. Um, so yeah, maybe you have those two, but I I'm really happy with these guys. And eventually, someday in the future, maybe I will have those two. So who knows? Anyway, so if you want to follow me somewhere else, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok. It's somewhere here, where I post things that I don't post here on YouTube. So go check it out. If you want to share that video with someone else, please feel free to share it, or just please don't forget to leave me credit, or at least tag me on the video or whatever. And yeah, and I'll see you again. Oh, wait, there are two videos here. One, they're being recommended to you. Go check it out if you want to. And yeah, and that's it. And I'll see you again next week with something else. I don't know where it's gonna be. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video. So say bye, boys. Bye bye. Bye bye.